The United States is sending a clear message to migrants attempting to enter the country illegally. Homeland Security Chief Kristi Noem has made a high-profile visit to El Salvador's infamous mega prison, delivering a stark warning to those crossing the border unlawfully.
Here at CECOT today and visiting this facility. And first of all, I want to thank El Salvador and their president for their partnership with the United States of America to bring our terrorists here and to incarcerate them and have consequences for the violence that they have perpetuated in our communities. I also want everybody to know, if you come to our country illegally, this is one of the consequences you could face. First of all, do not come to our country illegally. You will be removed and you will be prosecuted. But know that this facility is one of the tools in our toolkit that we will use if you commit crimes against the American people.
Do not come to our country illegally. You will be removed and you will be prosecuted. Those were the chilling words from Kristi Noem, standing inside the High Security Terrorism Confinement Center, or CECOT, in El Salvador. The El Salvador's Terrorism Confinement Center is the largest and most notorious prison in Latin America. Built under President Nayib Bukele's administration, it has a capacity of 40,000 inmates and is designed to house the country's most dangerous gang members. The facility is heavily guarded, with electrified walls, military surveillance, and no family visitation rights. Now, with the US sending alleged criminals to El Salvador under controversial deportation laws, CECOT is becoming a key tool in Washington's immigration crackdown. The US recently deported hundreds of Venezuelan migrants under controversial legal grounds, accusing them of being members of the notorious trendy Aragua gang. Despite a federal judge's ruling to halt deportations, the Trump administration pushed forward, sending 238 Venezuelans to this maximum security facility.
We talked about our cooperation on getting the worst of the worst out of the United States and out of our communities, making people safer. He has agreed and to continue the partnership on making sure that TDA members will be able to be here in El Salvador and work together to make sure that CECOT is a facility that we can continue to utilize into the future. And then also very focused on MS-13 gang members, that we would bring them back and bring them to justice as well.
The US also signed a new intelligence sharing agreement with El Salvador, strengthening bilateral cooperation against transnational crime. But human rights groups are raising alarms, calling these mass expulsions a violation of due process and a dangerous step towards authoritarian tactics. Amnesty International has warned that innocent people may be caught in the crossfire, incarcerated without proper legal review. Meanwhile, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro has condemned the deportations, calling them kidnappings orchestrated by Washington.
A Nayib Bukele, Presidente del Salvador, le decimos, usted es responsable, Nayib Bukele. Si le pasa algo a un muchacho de eso, usted es responsable de la vida de todos esos muchachos, de todos esos jóvenes. Usted le garantiza la salud y más temprano que tarde tiene que entregarlos y liberarlos porque están secuestrados. No han cometido ningún delito en El Salvador ni en Estados Unidos.
Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele has made headlines for his aggressive crackdown on gangs, but collaborating with the US in this way could prove risky. Experts warn that future US administrations may view this partnership as a human rights violation, straining diplomatic relations. But for now, the message from the US is clear. Cross the border illegally and you might end up here. With Saurav Sinha and Rudrashish Kanjilal, Bureau Report, India Today Global.